Subscriber alert, subscriber alert! Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated A for awesome. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and you're welcome. Enjoy! Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber guys, and welcome back to the show. Alright guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at Beta Ray Bill. Marvel Select, Diamond Select, Beta Ray Bill. And I have to say, this guy, excuse my language, cover your ears kids. This guy is fucking huge. Huge, man. I did not expect him to be this big. Oh, that's what she said. But we're going to take him out of the package. You guys may have seen reviews of this figure already. He's been out for a minute. His official release date, I do believe, is sometime in February. But, you know, collectors, they're going to get a hold of him. And they've already got a hold of him. And they've already done reviews of him. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a close look at him. And also we're going to do some size comparisons with some random figures. NECA, McFarlane, Marvel, so on and so forth. So I'm going to quit rambling. I'm going to take this guy out of package because he looks freaking amazing. We're going to do, of course, some size measurements. I'm going to let you know what I make of him, so stay tuned. You know, I have to say, you know, when Marvel Select really put their head to it, they can really kill it, man. And they did a freaking amazing job. I mean, just overall, I haven't checked out his articulation or anything. But the sculpt overall is just fucking amazing. This guy looks fucking amazing. Jeez. Oh, Pete's. Okay, so before we check out Beta Ray Bill, here is his accessory. Of course, he comes with the spinning. I don't know what this thing is called. If you guys know, let me know what this is called because I have no idea. But it's for to put it in his hand and spin. It's a hard plastic, which I'm not really digging. I don't know any other way they could have done it though, but I do like the effect, the translucentness right there. Then it goes to gold, and solid gold right there. Really, really cool effect. You can put it in his hand for spinning. And then it comes with this thing, which, like I said, if you guys know the name, let me know. It's a nice little, you know, piece of plastic. Nothing too spectacular, gold painted. Not that heavy. It's pretty lightweight. This is pretty lightweight despite it being a solid plastic. It's not that heavy. So let's take a closer look at Beta Ray Bill. And I have to say, Marvel Select did an amazing job. Beta Ray Bill is just one of my favorite characters in the Marvel universe. And yeah, the detail overall, man, they just freaking killed it. You guys know me. You guys know I love Marvel Select. I've been collecting Marvel Select. As of right now, most, if not all, of my Marvel Select figures are in a bin right now because I don't really have space for them. But yeah, this guy, they just did an amazing job. The only thing I'm not digging is this big old clunky cape. I think where Marvel Select could have definitely benefited is if they just got a cloth cape. I think would have definitely benefited. But the sculpt overall looks great. The paint apps actually looks great. This is the definition of a toy, you know what I mean? The hair, I like that. I like that it's not straight. I like that it's curved. Hopefully that's how it's supposed to look. I'm guessing that's how it came. So, I guess if you wanted to straighten it out, you probably could put it under hot water. But let's take a closer look at the face sculpt right here, man. And yeah, the face sculpt is done nicely. The jaw is not articulated, which kind of sucks. It just has an open mouth look. I mean, it doesn't bother me. Probably, you know, it would probably bother most collectors, but it doesn't really bother me. I do wish you could shut it, but, you know, shut his mouth. Shut your mouth if you know what's good for you. But no, it doesn't bother me. As far as like articulation, this is going to be stiff because it is Marvel Select, so Let's try to do some bends right here. Yeah, 90-degree bends. So as you guys can see, that big, I don't know what you would call it. Let me see. I might have to warm it up because I don't want to break his arm. But yeah, there goes the bend right there. Yeah, the bend, I mean, it's what you get from Marvel Select. It's not amazing, you know, articulation, you know, like Hasbro. He does have a bend right there, but there's really no point because this is kind of attached to his belt. This is like a hard plastic right here. No really bend at all. Just a swivel, but like I said, be careful because you know me and toys, and if you guys watch any of my videos, you guys know how easily I break shit. Definitely warm this guy up. Hot water or a blow dryer. His legs. Now, his legs they have some pretty good articulation, except, once again, this is the flaw with a lot of toy companies. I don't know what their whole thing is, but when they design these figures, they completely fuck up the articulation because look, that piece right there is preventing him from kicking up. And same thing with the splits as well. Right there. As far as you can get it, simply because of the design of this. I think toy companies, they don't think about that when they're designing the figure. They don't think about, oh yeah, you know, this will look cool, but they don't think about the whole overall design just fucking up the articulation completely. As far as the boots, knee swivel, let's see. Yeah, double jointed knees. Nothing really in the back hindering anything. Let's see. Swivel, not so much, because once again, the design just kind of fucks it up, but he does have some bend right there. No toe articulation. Wrist swivel. Let's see. Head movements, not so much, simply because of the design of his helmet. Once again, his helmet just kind of fucks up the articulation of this figure. So yeah, he's not articulated. Articulation is probably, I'll give it like a 4 out of 10, man. Not really that great, but the design overall looks amazing. I don't know. I might have to warm up his hand in order to get this into his hand right here because his hand is really stiff. So let's do that. Then after that, we'll do a size comparison, measurement, and all that great stuff. So let's jump forward to him with this weapon already in his hand. Okay, so there's Beta Ray Bill. And yeah, warm this hand up because that's the only way you're going to be able to get his weapon into his hand. So yeah, his hand was really, really stiff. So let's do a size measurement, guys. So if you're wondering about the size, let's do all the way up to the top of his head, just at the top of his head. He is at 8 1/8 tall. That's a little over 8 inches. But all the way up to the top of his, I don't know, his helmet feathers, whatever you want to call it, I would say it is at 9 7/8 tall. That's just a little under 10 inches. So pretty much stands 10 inches tall. That's the true measurement because that's his true height. The figure itself is about 8 inches, but this helmet, hat, feather thing that he has on his head adds about 2 more inches to his height, to his size comparison. Okay, so let's break out some figs, man. So one of the last figs I reviewed of Deadman, DC. Look at the size, bro. Deadman is a 7-inch figure. If you guys own him. Also, one of the last reviews that I did. Here's another big guy. So here is the Stoneheart Predator, right there, and you can see the size comparison. This guy is fucking huge. Stoneheart Predator, and then standing next to Beta Ray Bill, you can see the size comparison right there of the Predator and Beta Ray Bill. That shows you how big this Beta Ray Bill is because this Predator is fucking huge. Let's do some more comparisons. How about let's do some custom. How about my custom Venomized Hulk? And you can see this is a Hulk body that I used. And you can see that Beta Ray Bill is taller because of his hair right there. That's how they measure up. A custom Venomized Hulk right there. How about another DC figure? Here he is with Ghostmaker, 7-inch figure. Let's see, you guys don't give a shit about that. How about a custom Predator? Here he is with my NECA McFarlane custom Predator, just because. That's how he measures up. And this Predator is a big guy, too. My custom Kit Bash Predator, he's a big guy. How about a McFarlane Doom right there? Doom. He's pretty much a 7-inch right there. Beta Ray Bill. To break out a Marvel figure, I just broke out a random figure. Here is Warlock right here. I build a figure, Marvel Legends Warlock right there. Just to give you an idea, if you guys have this figure, then you know how big he is. I just broke him out because he has rocking the gold and has a similar hairstyle, but that's how they measure up. If you guys have this Warlock, then you know how big Beta Ray Bill is. Let's see, to do another comparison, McFarlane comparison, here he is with DC, Parallax, Green Lantern right there. That's how he measures up, so he's a big guy. How about custom Batman? Custom Ninja Warrior Batman right there. How about a McFarlane manga Spawn? And if you guys have this manga Spawn, then you guys know how big he is. I broke him out simply because he has the red cape right there. I can see these guys both in the same universe right there. That's how they measure up. Beta Ray Bill is a little bit taller because of the hair. To do, let's see, how about my custom Commando Spawn action figure right there? Commando Spawn, both rocking the red cape right there. How about Overkill, Spawn Overkill? So for you guys who have him, there's a little take how big he is. If you guys know the Overkill, my custom Overkill figure. How about a Marvel Legend? Here he is with a 6-inch Marvel Legend Moon Knight. So you see the comparison right there, bro. That's how he measures up with a Marvel Legend, man. Marvel Legend and a Marvel Select. And let's see, last but not least, how about my custom Warhammer Hulk? And they're both rocking the same hairstyle right there, man. The Spartan look right there. That's why I broke them out. This is based off the Ogren Warhammer figure. I just customized him to look like a Warhammer Hulk. But there you guys have it. Alright, man. So let me put them back up on the turntable. I'll give you my final thoughts and let you know what I make of this Marvel Select Diamond Select Beta Ray Bill. So guys, overall, I think Marvel Select did an amazing job. Sculpt work wise, they just did amazing fucking job. My only complaint, of course, is a lot of the hard parts. They're very stiff. They're very toyish and very plasticky. I know that doesn't make any sense because it is a toy. But, you know, compared to like Marvel Legends, where a lot of the plastic is gummy and flexible and has better articulation, Marvel Select, they don't cheap out on plastic. They make the hard, heavy plastic stuff. And I think the hard, heavy plastic makes it look way better in my opinion. Sculpt-wise, they did an amazing job. I mean, listen, if you guys are not into articulation, or maybe you are into articulation, this figure is not for you. But this guy is fucking huge. I always say bigger is better in action figure form, and they did an amazing job. The detail work, the paint apps are done really, really nicely. And he's a big, like I said, I can't stress it enough. He's a big, big guy. The gold is done nicely. The red, the paint apps is perfect. Articulation just sucks on this guy, but overall, I think he's done nicely. The paint, like I said, the paint apps, the shading, it's a really, really good figure. So I'm going to be very, very generous. And I'm going to give this guy, just based on look overall, articulation, like you heard my gripes, it sucks. But just looks overall, I think this guy is awesome. And size overall, especially for the price point of like around 40 bucks, not a bad price for this guy. I'm going to give him, I'll give him a solid 9. I really like him. It's a solid 9. like I said, if you guys are fans of statues, then you're gonna like him. If you like like I said, if you guys like articulation, then he's not for you. But overall, they did an amazing job. Marvel Select, Diamond Select did a great job with this figure. I highly recommend it if you collect Diamond Select toys. If you don't, I definitely recommend it either way. I think this is a really good figure. I like them, 9 out of 10. That's my final score. I'm sticking to it. So there's my little review of Marvel Select, Diamond Select, Beta Ray Bill, guys. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next review. Peace out.